All right, welcome to the Dean Bodhi Show. Dean Bodhi Show. How's everybody doing? Remember, deanbodhi.com is the website. You got the links on there, both the one that goes to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts, Stitcher, Google, iHeartRadio. You can go on that one, hit search, and put Dean Bodhi Podcast in there, and boom, there we are, iHeartRadio podcast platform. Very cool. And the social link will take you over to the YouTube channel, and it's DEANBODI space show is the YouTube channel. We're having a great time doing this, and look, we're growing every day. The numbers are going up, and we're having fun. So, that being said, good girl Bodhi, good girl Bodhi. She's the best girl in the world, yeah. And DeanBodhi.com, 800-878-9698. It's the Bodhi hotline. Call it. Leave something funny, cute, a little story, a pun, a riddle, a joke. You want to talk about candy? Fine. You want to talk about your favorite toys? Cool. You want to talk about one of your crazy things that happened to you on whatever day that was in your life? Do it. And we'll bounce off of that, and we'll roll with it. We like the rough edges over here in Dean Bodhi. Be you. Sing a little sing-along. Your voice. That's the best voice in the whole world, is your voice. Don't worry about what anybody else says. She's a good girl, Bodhi. She's the best girl in the world. She's the good girl, Bodhi. She's the best girl in the world. Hey! Man, we're going to talk about a few different things today that are kind of cool, especially when I was growing up in the neighborhood in Miami, and the only kid in the neighborhood that had the 2-story house, let's just call him Scott, and he had a bumper pool table. Oh, if you don't know what bumper pool is, it's a lot harder than regular pool because it's got this kind of, it's a square table. You got the hole on each side, and bumpers surrounding the hole on each side, one on each side. In the middle, there's a family of bumpers. You get caught in there, it's a mess. And you had like a couple bumpers on the sides, if my memory serves me correct. And you could do some cool bank shots. This was not easy. You hit the bumper wrong, it's coming right back at you. If you bank it perfectly off the bumper, you can make it in there. And that was like a whole like, whoa, a surprise when you made it. And that was a feel-good thing. But it was a crazy game, bumper pool. Another one of those things that should be in the Olympics. Along with bubble blowing. Who could blow the best bubble? I would definitely get a medal in that one. The pogo stick should be in there. Racing the big wheels in the green machine definitely should be in there. Oh, we got to fix some things with this Olympic thing. We got to... In the X Games, I'm talking about the crazy games. That's what I want to call them. The crazy games, and we'll do our thing over there. Who can do the yo-yo? Who can play marbles better than anybody? Who can do those clackers the longest without smacking themselves in the head? That kind of sport. That's what I'm talking about. So we're going to take a hard right turn here, and we're going to talk about a couple rainy road trips. One of them, Big Brother Dave, we went on this road trip as we were flying across the country, going from Florida to California. And, you know, we ran into kind of a stormy weather situation. Let's just call it a hurricane. In Dunedin, Florida, if my memory serves me correctly on that one. And, you know, look, man, hurricanes in Florida, they happen. And they can be a nightmare. And we kind of ran into a running out of gas problem. And sometimes the gas stations run out of gas because everybody's rushing to fill up all their tanks. And if the power goes out, it can turn into a whole mess. If you've never experienced that, wow. I remember the one that I experienced at my mom's house. The power was out for like 7, I don't know, maybe 10 days. All the trees were knocked down. The street lights were out. The stoplights were out. Everything. Everybody's kind of running to go get generators and all this stuff. People walking down the street, you know, can you heat up my soup because, you know, everything in the fridge and the freezer's defrosting. If you didn't have like a propane grill or something, that's not good. I mean, it can put some people in some really rough spots and, burn plenty of candles. But we got through it. But I can't imagine going through, like, maybe if it happened for like a month or something like that. Big trouble. But the road trip, we got caught in the storm and running out of gas, and gas stations running out of gas. And so things got back to whatever, and the storm calmed down. To survive, we had protein powder that I happened to bring along. I think it was chocolate. I think I can actually taste that protein powder right now. And we were putting it in water bottles and shaking it up and living off of that. Talking about survivor skills. Come on. I mean, you could have put us in one of these shows, dropped us off from a helicopter in a parachute in the Amazon jungle, and we would survive with the skills that we developed on that road trip. Anyways, we got through it. Crazy times. And I'm going to take you on another one right now. When I was on a solo run going back to school to finish my degree from Florida to Georgia, about a 12-hour drive. And I ran into a tropical storm, a nasty one, where the floods were so bad that they shut down the highway that led where I needed to go. I had to get to registration on time. Seriously, registration on time. There's no, you can't be late for that. That's when things get going. You get your classes all dialed in. You got to be, you don't want to start late. You don't want to be the late guy. So I got stuck in a hotel, luckily even got a room because everybody was stuck. Nobody could go anywhere. And all of a sudden, as I'm walking around the hotel, going to one of the vending machines to get a little snacky snack, a little birdie tells me some trucker over there in room, 406, knows a shortcut, the back roads around to get us to I-75 or whatever it was, to get me to where I needed to go. So I happened to see the guy, and I said, "You know a shortcut?" He said, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, I guess I'm following you." And it turns out he knew a shortcut, the back roads, as truckers do. You gotta love the truckers. Got me all the way around the back roadway to around the storm, around the floods, to grandmother's house we went. Over the river and through the woods. Yabba-da-dee-da-da-da. I made it to registration on time. Boom. Miracle. This is what I mean. There's always a way. You always keep knocking. There's always someone on the other side. There's always someone who knows another way around. Keep your ears open. Keep your eyes open. You don't know. Come on. You got it done. Take that protein powder, put it in a water jug and shake it. You'll be surviving. You can do it. Okay? So we're going to talk about some cartoons because Saturday morning cartoons as a kid was awesome. Back in the day when you had to turn the TV station by hand. Who was the remote control? I was. The human remote. That's probably why I sat so close to the TV when I was a kid, as they told you not to do that because you could go blind. All of those crazy old wives' tales and all that stuff. Whatever. You're going to lose your mind or you're going to go blind. But you would go up there and you'd have to turn the channel and sit close to it. I just think it was kind of fun sitting close to the TV. You had your toys around you. You're watching your favorite cartoon. You're in your jammies with the little footsies on them that you can fly down the hall and slide and try to slide into your room without knocking your head into the door. Those are great times, man. Those slidey pajamas. Oh, here he goes. Those little, whatever, Batman pajamas with those little footsies on them. There was like a one suit, all right? And you jumped in. You had the footies on the bottom. And if you had linoleum or tile floor, you could get a running start, and you could go, and you could jump, and you could slide a good, all the way down the hall pretty much, and get it into your room, and it would be like, it was kind of a lot of fun. It was like the indoor slip and slide. Oh, yeah. Good times, but the cartoons were cool. Bugs Bunny and the barber from Seville, come into my shop. Let me fix your mop. Let me cut your crop. Oh, you're next. Oh, so next. Oh, my gosh. And he would smack around Elmer Fudd. He'd put him in the get the little turnstile door, make them all dizzy and woozy, throw him back into the barber chair, smack him around, make a fruit salad on his head, cut his toenails with those giant scissors. Come on, Bugs Bunny was the one. He's my all-time favorite for sure. And, then you got Meet the Flintstones. It's a yabba-dabba-doo time, a dabba-doo time. We'll have a gay old time. Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bee-ba. We'll have a gay old time. Flintstones. Come on, man. It was like, I don't know, the honeymooners in Bedrock kind of thing. What a great cartoon that was. The Jetsons. Oh, God. Daughter Judy. Ba-na-na-ba-na-na-ba-na-na-ba. Jane, his wife. Dee-nee-nee-nee-nee-nee-nee-nee-nee. Astro the dog. Come on. What a great name for the dog. And the little kid, was it the kid? I forget the kid's name. See, it happens. Daughter Judy, Jane, his wife, Astro the dog, and the little kid with the thing on his head. And the Jetsons were like oh my gosh, they were like way ahead of their time. Let's be honest. Maybe one day we're still trying to get there. Maybe with the help of Elon Musk, we can do it. The space people will get us there. We'll see. Then maybe one day we'll meet the Jetsons. Scooby Doo. Oh, man. Scooby Doo was like that little horror kind of scary cartoon, but still fun with Scooby and all. It was the perfect mix. The mystery, the van that go around and do some crime solving and all of that. Ruh-roh, hey, Raggy. And they would go and Shaggy and Scooby, I don't know, they'd always want something to eat. But that was kind of like the cool little other style, and a class kind of by itself, really, But those were all, man, great cartoons, man. You had the greatest time on Saturday morning. You could not wait to get to Saturday morning cartoons. And, I can remember, watching these cartoons, and it was like a major thing you would look forward to as a kid. It was just amazing. So, for the longest time, oh, for the longest time, your voice I'm hearing in the hall, and the greatest miracle of all. What else could I do? I'm so inspired by you. We haven't happened for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa. Man, that's a little Billy Joel sing-along. We might be going down that Billy Joel path. How many hits does that guy have? Oh! Good girl, Bodhi. Good girl. Good girl, Bodhi. You're the best girl in the world. Yeah! DeanBodhi.com. I'm trying to hit the high notes today. Look out. 800-878-9698 is the Bodhi hotline. Call it. Leave something fun on there. Do one of your crazy songs. Put your voice out there. Yeah, I know I forgot some of the words. I know that. Oh, God, he said this wrong and that. Oh, look who it is. It's Mr. and Mrs. Perfect. Whoa, what do you think I'm over here, memorizing everything so I can just try to show off with all the words? No, I like messing up the words. We like the rough edges over here, and we like putting that stuff on there so you can see that it's real when you mess it up. I still hear lyrics today that I thought were something else from when I was growing up. Over and over again. I'm like, that's what they said? And I wasn't even close. Hey, Millie. Yeah? You don't know the lyrics to a lot of songs, I noticed, too. Oh, very funny. We're having a great time over here. Listen, DeanBodhi.com. That's the website. Go there. You got the links for the podcast and the YouTube channel. We're having a great time over here. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. You don't want to miss any of these shows. And leave a nice 5-star rating if you can. A nice review on the podcast would be great. We're in this together. The numbers are climbing every single week. I'm seriously excited. Things are growing. Everything worthwhile takes time. We're coming at you daily because we know life doesn't go in a weekly and a monthly. Oh, Dr. Dean says he's going to drop some knowledge. Eat less animal protein. Eat some more plant-based proteins. Just take your animal proteins, shave it down to just a few, 3-4 times a week. Not all the time every day. Get some plant-based proteins. What does he mean? Well, things like spinach, things like arugula, things like kale, things like broccoli, things like mushrooms, stuff like that, plant-based proteins. Look into it. Don't be a schmugula. Eat some more arugula. So, that's the thing. Make sure you stay hydrated too, everyone. When you're talking about the hotter times of the year, the summer months, you got to stay hydrated. You got to get 8 to 10 glasses. That's a beginning right there. When you go to the bathroom, if you're from Jersey, it's bathroom, you want to see clear. You don't want to see dark yellow and amber color. That's your body's own meter saying, hey, you're dehydrated. Drink some more water. So look at that as your own little built-in meter if you pay attention. Don't do so much right before bed because you don't want to be up all night going to the bathroom. Okay? So get most of it done before. But hey, when you drink more, you go more. When you can't go to the bathroom, then you'll have a problem, Steve. Hydrate. Flush your system out. Flush those toxins out. You're going to feel a lot better. So, have an awesome day. We're going to talk to you tomorrow because we do this daily. Life comes at you daily. All right? Have an awesome day. Look, COVID, schmovid, pandemic, schmandemic. Take care of yourself. Keep your immune system strong because we're coming out of this thing bigger, better, and stronger. You'll see. You stick with Dean Bodhi. We got your back. Have an awesome day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.